Hello, dear Cancer. Welcome to your May 2019 Tarot card reading. I am so excited to be here with you today. I am a twin flame. My name is Shamika. I am also a Cancer ascendant. And I have many Cancers that are very dear to my heart. So I ask Spirit to move through me and deliver the messages, any messages that will be useful coming up in your month ahead. Okay, dear Cancer, what will be the present situation moving into May 2019? Dear Spirit, what will be the energy moving in for my dear Cancers moving into the month of May 2019? Please tell me. And I have the Four of Fire, participation. This has been a card that has come up quite a bit during the course of me completing these twin flame tarot card readings. So that's very interesting. Participating mind, body, and soul. Okay? So we have the Four of Fire. Okay, let's look at the Divine Masculine. What will be the energy surrounding the Divine Masculine moving into the month of May 2019? What will be the energies? What will be the energies surrounding the Divine Masculine moving into the month of May 2019? Wow. And I have the Knight of Fire. Playfulness. Playfulness. Okay. What will be the energies for my dear Divine Feminine Cancers moving into the month of May 2019? What will be the major energies, the headlines, you know, like with the newspapers? What will be the headlining energies for my dear Divine Feminines moving into the month of May 2019? The Master. Wow. Okay. Dear Spirit, please show me the evolving energies that we will be headlining as we move into May. What will be the evolving energies for my dear Cancers moving into the month of May 2019? And I have Six of Fire. Okay, dear Cancer, what other evolving energies will come into play for my dear Cancers, twin flames, moving into the month of May 2019? Other evolving energies. And I have the Seven of Clouds. Okay. One more evolving energy for my dear Cancers moving into the month of May 2019. Evolving energies from my dear Cancers moving into the month of May 2019. Five of Clouds. Okay. All right, dear Cancers, let's get started, okay? We're coming into the month. Many of you guys may have just finished attending a celebration or may have had a celebration of your own. Do we have any newlyweds? Somebody who may have just given birth. Nonetheless, you've had happy times where you've been able to connect with your environment, with people who are important to you. Mind, body, and soul. It's like your soul chakras are open and you're able to really participate in life, participate in every aspect of life passionately from the soul. You've taken actions which have produced results, perhaps moving in. So sounds like many of you guys may have had a beautiful, beautiful April. So let's clarify further. What is this Four of Fire about? What is this participation that's been going on, that's going to be going on with my dear Cancers moving into the month of May? Please clarify, dear Spirit, for my dear beloved Cancers moving into May. And I have the Two of Air. So some of you guys have come to a crossroads, perhaps, all right? Or moving into May, you will come to a crossroads, okay? And you decided to fully participate and engage in life. There was a yes-no decision that led you to this place. This means that maybe you had to let go of a certain thought process, a certain habit, a certain belief that, that you had to choose defeatism. I don't know why defeat is coming to mind, and you opted out of that. You opted out of not walking down that path of defeat. And in order for you to have arrived at this place of reward, you definitely had to say yes or no. There were, lines that could not be crossed. There were compromises that could not be made. It was a pure black and white scenario, yes or no scenario, that led you to this celebration. But let's clarify this participation, is being able to fully participate in life. But let's clarify for my dear Cancers. Well, please clarify this Two of Air, this decision that led to a full participation, mind, body, and soul. For my dear Cancers, moving into the month of May 2019, please clarify. And I have the Four of Cups. So maybe, like some of my Cancers, you may have been in a situation where you weren't sure. You were listening to people's advice about a certain situation, okay? And, there's 4 cups over here sitting full, and maybe you didn't know which one to pick up, but you knew that you had to say yes or no to a particular situation in your life. And it looks like you did that. You made the choice. There were decisions to be made. You may have delayed those decisions, but now you've made the choice. And now you're participating in your life in the best way that you know how, okay? You crossed that bridge. No more confusion. You know exactly what you want. Not only do you know what you want, but you're actually participating actively now in whatever that situation is, okay? Now, let's look at the energies for our dear divine masculines. This is a fiery energy. There's a sense of playfulness in enjoying the simplicity of life. Not only enjoying the simplicity of life, but taking action to do more. Maybe to go out more, to engage with you more, or his partner, her partner. These divine masculine, divine feminine cards, they can work both ways, okay? Nonetheless, you see this guy, he kind of reminds me of the Fool. It's as if he came out of a place of indecision, perhaps, and is now fully engaging in life, because in order to truly live life, we have to remember that these experiences lead us through our purpose, not to our purpose, through our purpose. And with playfulness, we are able to open up. Do you see all of those lights? We're able to open up to spirit and what all the blessings that are available to us right now. But let's clarify this playfulness for my dear divine masculines moving into the month of May 2019. What is this playfulness about? This action. Something happened. He moved towards something. He moved away from something. But he's doing so playfully because he's being guided, okay? He's being guided towards where he's supposed to be right now at this stage on his timeline, okay? So let's see about this playfulness. This action is coming in. He's moving in. He's making a change. This is all about action too. It's about action and passion. Please clarify this, dear spirit, this playfulness for my dear divine masculines moving into the month of May 2019. Please clarify playfulness. And I have the Maban. This is actually a major arcana card, okay? All right, do you see this lady? She's in the ditch, okay? Each lady here is pointing, they're pointing at each other, okay? And as they point, it doesn't change their predicaments now, does it, okay? They're pointing at each other. Maybe there's a time of accounting happening, okay? Weighing out the consequences of one's actions, all right? And making decisions that will shape the future, okay? So as you can see, this points right back to this decision that was made, all right? Not only is the divine masculine moving forward passionately, taking action, all right, in some way, towards some circumstance in his life, he's also being accountable, okay? We're pointing, but we're understanding that when we point, we're pointing at ourselves, right? So that's the accountability that you're seeing played out in this particular card, okay? And I think that it's a beautiful card, a card of accountability, okay? The Maban, I want to say, what is the equivalent tarot for the Maban? Is the Justice card, okay? So, in certain situations, some people could be dealing with a legal matter, all right? But not only is the Divine Masculine willing to face whatever this particular situation is, he is also willing to be accountable in some sense. So let's put more clarification on that. Let's get more insight into this justice, this Maban energy, okay? That's moving in for my Divine Masculine. What is this about for my dear Cancers? Please clarify, dear Spirit. Please clarify Maban, justice, for my dear Divine Masculines moving into the month of May 2019. And I have the Two of Pentacles. So this could be work related, okay? There could have been a decision. Again, another two, okay? There was a decision made. This could be something practical, an idea, okay? This could be something in terms of managing his resources, that he's made a decision, and now that he's made that decision, he's able to really enjoy life and invest more energy into the things that he's passionate about. So this is a major theme that's going to come into play for our dear Divine Masculines, okay? Dear Cancer, moving into the month of May 2019. The card that I pulled for the energy surrounding the Divine Feminine is the Master Tarot, okay? Now this is very interesting. The Master Tarot is not so much a philosophical card or a belief systems or that related to tradition. The Master card is a very unique card in that it does speak of these things. But it speaks of the Divine Feminine being led to those places, to those people who she herself relates to, because she understands that she is the master of her own destiny. Do you notice the moon there? And so you may find yourself wandering into somebody who has some spiritual message for you that you weren't really asking for, but it may resonate within the core of you, because the master in you is the master in them. You may find yourself attending a church event, okay? Nonetheless, there's something that's going to come that's going to spark synchronicity in your life. There's some shift in your perception, perhaps in your belief systems in which you practice, or it could be just about anything. But the main point of it all is that this knowing that's going to come to many of my Divine Feminine this month is something that's already been embedded within the very grain of your soul, okay? You're just remembering. And these masters that come through, or these masters that you may seek, are only reflecting your own inner knowing, your own master, the master within you, dear Divine Feminine. But let's clarify the master for my dear Divine Feminines moving into the month of May 2019. What is this about, dear Divine Feminine? That's going to be a major point of your evolvement process. Please clarify the master for my dear Cancers moving into the month of May 2019. Please clarify, dear Spirit. And I have the Seven of Fire. Isn't this interesting? Now, guys, this is a sync moment, okay? I want you to see. Two very wise, very experienced, very learned men, okay? So definitely something surrounding your spirituality, your beliefs. You're seeking something. You're seeking to understand something. But nonetheless, the Seven of Fire is a very, very passionate sign. You're getting excited about learning something new. This particular Seven of Fire cards depicts Uranus in the background. Now, this Uranus symbol indicates exciting times, that you need to expect the unexpected and enjoy the ride. So you're understanding that you are the master, okay? And Uranus is having a major impact within your world this month, dear Cancer, okay? Uranus is saying you're going to experience perhaps some mysticism. 7 is a number of mysticism. You're going to experience stuff that just isn't logically likely to happen. But within those experiences, a message will be delivered to you, Divine Feminine. That's so deep. And this is after you made a decision and you decided to be free. The Divine Masculine decided to play and be accountable, okay? And you're fully participating moving into the month. But we're going to put some more insight on this. This is really interesting, okay? Please understand that the moon cycles may have also significance to you. There could be events surrounding the new moon, the full moon for you, dear Cancer. Okay, when I see this many moons, especially side by side, dear Divine Feminine, the feminine aspect, the moon has the feminine aspect within it. And when I see that type of thing, pay particular attention to that as you go about, your month in the month of May. Go about your life, your journey. Okay, we're going to clarify the 7 of Fire for my dear Divine Feminines. Please tell us more, dear Spirit. What is this 7 of Fire about for my dear Divine Feminine Cancers moving into the month of May? Okay, moving into the month of May 2019. Please clarify, dear Spirit. 6 of Wands. Wow, I mean, Cancer. I'm really getting excited. I want to show you why. 6 of Fire, 6 of Wands. Not only are you participating fully in life, dear Divine Feminine, Divine Masculines, you guys are celebrating something. All right? And so with this card clarifying the 7 of Fire, we have the 6 of Wands. The 7 of Fire is the natural progression. Get ready for everything. But even prior to some of the surprises that are in store for you this month, dear Cancer, you're going to be celebrating. You're going to be celebrating because you guys made a decision. So many of my twin flames are in a situation where you may have just recently united with your twin flame, with the love of your life, with your soulmate. Labels are important, really, but it's about the love, okay? And many of you guys have reunited. Others that haven't, you are getting an understanding or gaining an understanding about your path and your journey, okay, in this life. But what's happening, you're having a very, very passionate month because you entered into your month making a decision, no longer denying those cups of love and participating fully, mind, body, and soul in whatever's going on in your life. The Divine Masculine has become accountable. He's made a decision, okay? And now he's able to play and really fully engage in life and not hold back. There's a sense of not holding back for both the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine moving into May, okay? So let's move on. Let's see what else is in store. We have the 6 of Fire, success. Again, 2 6s, okay? You're manifesting, dear Divine Feminines, Divine Masculines, dear Cancers, okay? You have success, you have celebration, okay? So you definitely have some potential events coming up. Maybe some of you guys maybe have just, decided to travel the world together, as this depicts. Maybe, there's some benefit of sharing resources. There's some benefit of understanding the direction that you're going to go in a certain relationship. But let's put some clarity on this 6 of Fire, success, all right? All right, so 5 usually indicates some type of conflict at many times. 6 is overcoming that conflict. So in this particular case, maybe that conflict had to do with making a very important decision, okay? And you did it. You're on the other side of it. So let's clarify 6 of Fire, success. What is the success about for my dear Cancers moving into the month of May 2019? What is the success about for my dear Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine Cancers moving into the month of May 2019? Please clarify. The Ace of Fire. Okay, I'm going to show you this card first before I pair them. Wow, the Ace of Fire. This is a new passionate beginning, okay? Many of you are going to be having a new passionate beginning with somebody that you really, really love. That picture shows the sun, okay? There's going to be a lot of strong personal energy You will have a desire to do something extremely well. There's a spark of passion. So whatever this success is, all right, it's the result of a passionate new beginning. In some instances, you guys decided to go in a different direction than what you've been going, and you're already receiving the first fruits of your rewards. You already, or you're very happy. You're in this state of celebration because you did, because of this spark of creative passion, of emotional passion, of fiery passion, of taking action. But let's further clarify, dear Cancer, what is this about for my dear Cancers? Moving into the month of May 2019, what is this fiery, the sun energy, this passionate new start, what is this about, dear Spirit? Please clarify for my dear Cancers, moving into the month of May 2019. Please clarify. And I have the Knight of Swords. Okay? So the Knight of Swords, he's all about business, okay? It's a very intellectual card. He comes in. So what this tells me is many of you Cancers didn't just make a decision quietly. It's forcefully. There's no looking back. Whatever you may have walked away from, you don't want to go back. And as a result, you are enjoying the first fruits of your success. In another scenario, this Knight of Swords may indicate that something happened in your life that forced you to move in this different direction, but it has been the path of success for you. Okay? The next evolving energy I see is the Seven of Clouds, politics. So it seems like there's certain instances or certain things that are happening in your life that that you realize that the mask, somebody's putting different masks on. Now, this does allude to a tad bit of deception, perhaps, or maybe you yourself, dear Cancer, decided to take some type of mask off. Nonetheless, you are removing the mask. You are either removing the mask or you can see behind the mask of anything that, in regards to something that was not what it appeared to be initially, okay? So let's clarify the Seven of Clouds. What's going on with this, dear Spirit? Please clarify the Seven of Clouds for my dear Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flame Cancers, moving into the month of May 2019. Please clarify. And let's see what we have. And we have the World. So what this shows me in conjunction with the Seven of Clouds is that the World, it does allude to an ending. You completed a cycle. No more deception. You completed a cycle and you are moving along to bigger and better things. You are moving along to fulfilling your destiny in some way in this life. So, I don't know why this song, he's got the whole world in his hands, came to mind. But there is a sense of completeness. It's like the past, present, and future have come together and you see life the way that it is. So many of my dear twins are awakening even more. They are ascending, in their on this journey of theirs. And so now they're not so quick to be deceived, okay? And it's not because they live in fear. It's because he's got the whole world, okay, in his hands. Embracing destiny, embracing that there are aspects bigger than ourselves, that everything isn't as it seems to be. Sometimes we feel like, things end because something's wrong with us. That's not the case, okay? You are the world, dear Cancer. All right, let's clarify the world for my dear Cancers. Moving into the month of May 2019, please clarify, dear Spirit, for my Cancers. Twin Flames, moving into the month of May 2019, please clarify. Oops. And I have the High Priestess. Oh, what better card? Synchronicity. All right. That's because that high priestess, some of my dear twins are opening their third eye. They're seeing things that they haven't seen before, discovering things they haven't discovered before. This can allude to also a wise person within your life that has inspired you. Nonetheless, this to me more speaks about your personal journey, dear Divine Feminine. This speaks in regards to your partner, dear Divine Masculine. All right? You see she has that apple in her hand? And she is living her life. She's living through her spirit. She is listening to her soul. She's understanding that there is something greater than her. You know, there is something greater than what she had known before to be discovered within her life. And she's, as a result, she's no longer being deceived, okay? All right. The last evolving energy I see is the Five of Clouds, comparison. Now, comparison, you know, the Five of Clouds may be equated to the Five of Swords, but there's a different aspect from the Osho Zen Tarot perspective. A lot of times the battles we have are from within. We're comparing ourselves to others. We're fighting, you know, our reality. Sometimes we use our mind against ourselves. We define certain aspects of our life in the way that they should be. And when they don't go that way, we think that something's wrong because our results don't match up with the next person's results in terms of outcomes, okay? Now, this card depicts an oak tree and a bamboo shoot, all right? Both serve their purpose. Both are just as important. Both reach up to the heavens. They are of different size. They have a different timeline in which they live, perhaps. Yet, we don't have time to compare. We have to understand that, you know, whether you're comparing yourself to another individual and thinking that, oh, you know, I feel this within my spirit, but I'm not good enough. You lose that I'm not good enough feeling because you are good enough, beautiful Cancer, okay? This could be a sentiment that comes into play in May for you, all right? You are good enough. You are beyond comparison because your unique purpose is just as important as the next person's, all right? So let's clarify the Five of Clouds for my dear Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flames moving into the month of May 2019. Please clarify, dear Spirit, for my dear Twin Flame Cancers. And I have the Five of Earth. Oh, wow. 5-5. So definitely, you know, there's some situation where you may feel that there's a competition. Remember, these cards can indicate just about any scenario in any part of your life. So this could be your career. This could be a change in the dynamics of your family, okay? That was perhaps unexpected or that came slowly. Nonetheless, 5 indicates a bit of conflict. In this case, comparison, not really conflict, comparison, all right? And then the 5 of Earth comes along and further solidifies that this aspect may come into play for you, for many of my Cancer twin flames, okay? Moving into May. All right, as you can notice on the last card that I pulled for clarification, there is this waterfall, okay? And this water is moving so slowly, all right? And, you know, there's certain situations in our life that may take time to resolve. Patience and slow and steady accumulation of strength will help. But eventually that water is going to impact that rock, even if it takes time, all right? So for my dear twin flames, if you're here because you want to know when the love that you are looking for is coming into your life, or when this certain circumstance is going to happen that you've been really dreaming of, understand that it's coming. It's a slow process, all right? Don't compare yourself with other people. You have your own timelines and then you have divine timing. And so your timeline aligns with your purpose as you walk in love, okay, on this twin flame love journey. And we're going to clarify the Five of Earth further for my dear Cancers, okay? Remember, slow and steady wins the race. There is no race. Listen, we are all living simultaneously, it seems, on different timelines. Have you ever had the feeling of deja vu? Feeling of being somewhere and not understanding, you know, like how you know certain things? You know, that goes back to that master. And that Seven of Fire energy where, you know, you're noticing that things are happening, or you're knowing things. You're beginning to see things that you feel like logically you shouldn't be able to see. So you're understanding the significance of spirit in your life, dear Cancer, okay? But we're going to clarify the Five of Earth. What's this about, dear Spirit, what is this about for my dear Cancers moving into May? This 5 of Earth. And we have the Ace of Swords. So what this tells me is that in some aspect of your life, in some area of your life, in some situation in your life, you have faced truth. You have cut off aspects in certain places or certain people, places, or things that no longer serve you, dear Cancer, okay? You've cut them off, right? Okay, and as a result, perhaps, you find yourself comparing yourself to others. So if you've recently left a relationship that wasn't good for you, don't compare yourself to the next person who's still in theirs. Understand that your journey is yours and belongs to you alone. Also, this can indicate that a certain truth is going to come out, all right? A certain truth is going to come out in regards to some conflict, all right, that has happened in your life, okay? Or that will happen. Nonetheless, however it is to be applied, the big message here is that there is no need for conflict. Understand that whatever is happening in this month that may bring a bit of conflict or invoke you to want to compare yourself with someone else, that you are walking in your truth, all right? You're walking in your truth, so you don't have a need to do that, all right? You are being divinely guided. Remember, the master, you are the master, okay? You can master whatever conflicts come, because remember, as you master that and you stay true to yourself, right? You don't allow others to move you. You move past conflict into success. You're the one that's celebrating now, okay? You already made a decision in your life, okay? You've already made that decision. And as a result, you are participating fully in life, no matter what anybody has to say about it, okay? So your month is going to be it's going to be very introspective, meditative, and there's going to be some celebrations going on this month for you, okay? And your areas just to pay attention to is to not compare yourself with others. You might be in a situation where you're tempted to feel jealous, and then there's some who will be in situations where people seem to be jealous of them. But that isn't for you to focus on, because remember, you've overcome that this month, okay? You're going to be available for all of the beautiful blessings that's pouring in for you, because you understand that you are the world, okay? And you're just as important as anybody else in this life, all right? So don't get caught up in the trials. Understand the beautiful things that are happening for you this month, okay? In a certain situation for the divine masculine energies, this could also apply to you, dear divine feminine. I split them up, but they definitely can cross over. If you're seeking justice, justice will be served in your life, okay? The scale of justice is tilting towards you, okay? Because of your connection and you not compromising, okay? And you not comparing yourself to others, and you, in essence, living in your truth, okay? All right, dear Cancer, beautiful reading for you. Before I end this and move on to the Rumi Oracle, I'd like to pull one additional card just to see if we have any additional messages for you, dear Cancer, for your month of May 2019, okay? Let's see what other messages we get for you. A new door is opening. Step over the threshold, okay? So you're at that point where you made a decision, okay? You made a decision. It was a yes-no decision, all right? And you're stepping over the threshold now. And you've moved into this successful phase because of this decision that you made. And as a result, you are opening new doorways, okay? You are opening new doorways. Remember the world, all right? You're seeing new things, something new, some new understanding, new reality even has come into play in your life. And as you notice the first fruits of your success, you're not comparing yourself to others, because you are living in your truth, okay? And so that's going to be a major theme for you this month, dear Cancer. And Cancer, I also want to let you know that because on all my other videos, I've done the Rumi Oracle, which can be a little extensive because I read directly from the Elena Fairchild Rumi Oracle Guidebook. You are free to leave because the rest will be dedicated to that. But before you go, I would like to ask you to please subscribe, like the video, and share as much as possible so that you're up to date on when your June video comes out. For those who are leaving, much love and many blessings to you, and I'll see you next month. For those who are here, let's see what's in store for us per the Rumi Oracle. What guidance may we derive, okay, for the May 2019 month ahead for my dear Cancers, okay? Spirit, please guide me. What additional messages do I have for Cancer? Wow, this is beautiful. The lover and the beloved. Wow, all I know is that's a super passionate sign, and that matches right along with your 4 of fire, 6 of fire, and 6 of wands energies that came forward in this meeting, in this reading. 5 plus 3 also equals 8, which is abundance. This is a card of manifestation for you, dear Cancer, okay? So, you know, in some of these trials that you may be going through, they may be of a practical nature, but it looks like you're moving along. You're celebrating certain aspects in regards to love or emotional fulfillment, all right? And that's just my surface interpretation for this card, but I am going to read the words of Elena Fairchild. I just think there's so much to share that I don't want to miss one word with you guys. I want to communicate exactly what is written. I think next month, so these videos aren't so long, I'm going to do this separate. So you can always just go over to your Rumi Oracle to get additional information next month. But let's proceed here, all right? All right, the lover and the beloved. When you move beyond consciousness, you caress the beloved. When you move into the unknown, beyond everything, the beloved caresses you. Rumi. It is not enough to love me. I want you to allow me to love you. It is not enough to desire me, to want to be closer to me. I want to reach out to you and grab a hold of you, drawing you into me and never letting you be apart from me again. There is so much more for us to experience, you and me, than simply gazing, even with love, at each other from a distance. Let me take you into my arms. Let me hold you until we cease to know or care where you and I once were. You and I, for instead, will be one. Will you allow it? Will you allow me? Will you allow us to be? Oh, sweet beloved, the divine, the great beloved, has a passionate desire for you. To love you, to touch you, to make the divine presence known to you, so that you will cease to fear the darkness, take delight in all of life, and become mesmerized by the beauty of love in its endless emanations. But how we resist love at first? Oh yes, we have been burned before, have we not? Abandoned, betrayed, so painfully disappointed, cast aside, and have suffered at the hands of some unworthy lover. Can this great divine love affair be tarred with the same brush, with the same bitter expectations that keep the heart closed? You are too beautiful to be hidden away behind a bitter and gated heart. That is unworthy of you. So then, can you allow the great beloved to reach for you, to receive that sacred touch every day, to be spoken to with words of love, to receive? You who give of yourself, can you recognize the beloved's wishes to give to you too? These need not be mutually exclusive happenings. Come now, deep down you know the genius of the divine is such that in being received, much is given. You shall not be selfish in letting yourself be seen and loved. Allow it. Rejoice in it. Take delight in allowing yourself to receive life, and let the world soak up the ardent glow of your sensual surrender into the great beloved's embrace. This oracle brings you a message. Something has to change in your physical world. You are in need of more sustenance, more love, more connection, and more nourishment that touches your body and soul and brings them into deeper oneness with each other, with life, with love. Dare you open up and allow that love in. The great beloved has desired that this be so. Will you heed the holy desire? Will you allow love in? Say yes, dear Cancer. If you find this difficult, now is the time to gently, carefully tend to the walls you once placed between yourself and life. Walls of tentativeness, excessive caution, fear of abandonment and betrayal, doubt of your own lovableness, and doubts based on past pain without substance. You are so much greater than those crumbling walls. They are the stuff that is designed for demolition, not devotion and honoring. Can you begin to unpack the bricks you mistakenly believed were essential to your safety and well-being? You are too vast to see for the small puddle of thought now. The oceanic world of love is your true home, and the sun is beating down upon you. It is too hot to gaze at the ocean longingly from afar, or even stand by its edge. Strip off your layers, run to the ocean and dive in. This oracle brings you special guidance. An opportunity or offer is on its way to you or has recently been presented. It may be an idea you have been nurturing or one presented to you by another person. Sit with it. Do you feel exhilaration? Do you feel energy at the thought of saying yes? Then say yes. Allow yourself to receive. There is divine encouragement in taking risks that feel wild and alive to your heart. And here is your sacred honoring ritual, dear Cancer. Place your hands in prayer and say, may the almighty divine love and my most beloved brother Rumi bless me with the ability to truly receive in all ways divine abundance and prosperity being delivered to me now by the grace and mercy of the heavens. May I clear and heal any resistance to receiving life truly, that I may attain my divine destiny and know and receive love truly in all its majesty. So be it. You can rest for as long as it feels good. Then you have finished your honoring ritual. Beautiful, dear Cancer. This is, I'm in awe. So, until next month, until June, much love and many blessings to you. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button, dear Cancer. Enjoy your May.